Welcome to the October edition of the Renewables Roundup, the monthly video that gives you a roundup of all the latest stories from across the US in the world of renewables. I'm your host Eddie Maunda, Principal Consultant at Coalesce Management Consulting, the renewable energy consultancy who provide engineering, construction and project management services on renewable energy projects globally. This monthly video provides information about new targets, upcoming projects and news from across the US to help make it easier for you to keep up with the latest updates. This month's top story comes from the solar industry. Google has entered into a solar power purchase agreement with SB Energy Global tied to 942 megawatts of generating capacity so that the search engine can match the consumption of its Midlothian data center in Texas. SB Energy announced in a statement on Tuesday that Google has contracted about 75% of future output of 4 solar projects, Orion 1, 2 and 3, as well as the Eiffel. They are currently being developed and have a combined capacity of nearly 1.2 gigawatts of solar energy once completed in mid-2024. All 4 projects will primarily use solar modules made by First Solar Inc. in Ohio. Earlier this year, SB Energy ordered 1.5 gigawatts of thin film PV modules from the manufacturer for its advanced stage pipeline in the US. The newly announced PPA represents Google's largest combined clean energy transaction in Texas to date. US clean energy company NextEra's net profit soared by 279.4% year on year in the third quarter of 2022. This is mostly fueled by higher revenues. The company's net profit in 3 months came in at $1.7 billion, up from $447 million a year before. Spanish renewables company Matrix Renewables has closed financing for construction of its California-based Gascol 2 and 3 solar plus storage projects that are already in advanced construction phases. $217 million was provided by MUFG, HSBC, the National Bank of Canada and Commonwealth Bank to finalise the construction loan and the tax equity bridge loan for the projects on top of the $92 million received from the Bank of America in June. The projects have a combined capacity of 143 megawatts of solar PV alongside 80 megawatts of storage systems. 5 power purchase agreements are in place with utilities and cities in California to offtake the power generated. After threats to abandon their $10 billion, 2.6 gigawatt offshore wind project, Dominion are set to avoid performance guarantees for the Virginia offshore wind project after reaching a settlement with the Virginia Attorney General's Office and other parties regarding the rules for construction costs and performance of the offshore wind farm. Sticking with Dominion, they have proposed 23 new solar and energy storage projects totaling more than 800 megawatts for the state of Virginia. The projects include 7 utility-scale solar plants, 2 distributed solar projects, and 1 standalone battery energy storage installation. The proposal also includes power purchase agreements from 13 solar and energy storage projects operated by third-party providers, which were selected through a competitive selection process and total more than 300 megawatts. Our final story of the month focuses on Atlantic Shores Offshore Wind, a 50-50 partnership between Shell New Energies and EDF Renewables. They are proud to announce that they have selected Vestas as their preferred supplier for its 1 gigawatt offshore wind project in New Jersey. Vestas will provide its industry-leading V236 15 megawatt offshore wind turbines, with installation expected in 2027. Once installed, the project will generate enough clean energy to power more than 700,000 US homes. The preferred supplier agreement was signed shortly after New Jersey's Governor, Phil Murphy, issued an executive order increasing the state's offshore wind target by 50% to achieve 11 gigawatts by 2040. They were the top stories from the US renewables market in October. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, share, or even better, all 3. If you have a renewable energy project coming up, CMC provide engineering, construction and project management services to help deliver your project ahead of schedule and under budget. For more information, please visit www.cmc-global.consulting or reach out to myself directly on LinkedIn. Thank you for watching. I'm Eddie Maunda. This has been the Renewables Roundup and I hope to see you again next month.